to leave behind. The moment you realize it's people that you love that you're gonna have to leave behind. I was told, wow, look, we at war, we at war. Everybody can't go though. Some of us vibing high. Everybody can't go though. Some of y'all might leave family behind. Everybody can't go though. Could've completed, but you get deleted. Some people are defeated, so you feel deleted. And knowledge is medicine, know when you need it. If everyone go, I'ma know that you cheated. You think I'm conceited, I'm feeling completed. Life is a game and I'm planning to beat it. Life is a game and I'm planning to beat it. Everybody can't go, though, beat it. You was a sinner and starting to win. No pretending, actually win. Low vibrations, box you in. Who keep letting them toxins in? All my people are toxin us. Everyone on our toxin land. Ancient like cosmology. I am the source, I go within. I can't go unless I go to win. Really a God supposed to win. Anyone that's trying to get with me, just start doing the most you in. Trying to turn up, it goes to 10. Blood type O, you almost in. Ben Arkin, we all go in. G, I'm a root, we all go in. Bread and water, but can't make you drink. No, I'm not here to just make you think. If anything, I'm here to just make you fight. It's all lost, just make it right. Everybody ain't with it. Let me tell you, I don't like reading. Freedom ain't free, you broke, I get it. Let me tell you, you don't like breathing. Can't even wake you up, you sleeping. Niggas are sleeping, scalping season. Some of y'all sleep through all this treason. Government beefing, now you vegan. Need autonomy, really don't need them. Now we rise, this house is freedom. Really gon' hurt my heart to leave them. Really gon' hurt my heart to leave them. This is simulation or a cycle. They be hating on you for survival. That's why I don't mess with the Bible. Ain't nobody tribal going viral. We original, we hold the title. Lot of work to do, how you idle. Ain't no false idols in they Bible. We ancient Fort, ancient in Ohio. Say what you want and do what you do, but I'm starting to get, I don't know about you. Gotta go within, can't go on YouTube. If you think you know, you ain't got no clue. Say what you want and do what you do, but I'm starting to get it, I don't know if you do. Gotta go within, can't go on YouTube. You thinking you know, you ain't got no clue. War, we at war. Everybody can't go though. Some of us vibing high. Everybody can't go though. Some of y'all might leave family behind. Everybody can't go though. Could've completed, but you get deleted. Some people are defeated, so you feel deleted. And knowledge is medicine, know when you need it. If everyone go, I'ma know that you cheated. You think I'm conceited, I'm feeling completed. Life is a game and I'm planning to beat it. Life is a game and I'm planning to beat it. Everybody can't go though, beat it. Everybody can't go though. Life is a game, I'm planning to beat it. What up, fellas? What up, fellas? How's everybody doing? I hope y'all are doing good, man. I'm doing something a little different tonight, man. I'm bending a corner. I'm circling the block. I'm out here rolling into late night with my thoughts. And I was sitting here thinking about it, bro. On how semen retention, bro, is the only way home, man. Some of y'all out there, man, are living a life that was already predestined, bro. You had ups and downs. You went through struggles. You've been through HE double hockey stick, bro, your whole life, man. And all you've been trying to do, bro, is make it back home, man. You just want to make it back home, man, where you know everything's peaceful. You know you're surrounded by love. You know you're around people that care about you, bro. This is what you want to do, man. This is what you want to do to find your way back home. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you my story, bro. So you guys understand about me and understand why I'm one of the most highest frontline warriors, bro. I'm not saying this out of arrogance. I'm not saying this out of cockiness. I'm saying this out of every single thing I done been through in this world, bro. It's amazing, okay? And it's a gift, and it shows me divine is working miracles in my life because I'm still here. Of all the things that's done happened to me, all the people who done came against me, bro. If you ask anybody who knows me, okay, the best thing to do is go back to my high school roots. Go back to my elementary school.
Go ask anybody who ever knows me, and I'm a very, very popular person. Again, I'm not saying this out of cockiness. I'm telling you my story. I've always been this person that's always been in the spotlight. I've always been this person, bro, who led groups of people. I was a captain on every single team, bro. I was always the leader. I was always the most popular person in my school. This has been my life. But at the same time, I've had people always want to come against me because they see this light that I carry. They see this gift that I carry to attract people, to help people. People come into my presence and they want to just tell me their whole lives. They want my opinion on everything. They trust me with their lives, and I mean this sincerely, okay? I have some great people that I know, bro, that trust me with their lives. I've always been a good person. I've always, too, hung around with people, though, who weren't in my frequency. And when that happens, things will happen to good people. It's just the way it works. That lets you know that you're not supposed to be partaking in those things. You're not supposed to be lowering your frequency to feel accepted by others. So my life has been crazy. Sorry guys, some guy just slammed on his brakes in front of me. So my life has been crazy, okay? Gone through so many things. I've had some crazy stories, you guys. And as I got older and I went through all of those things, I could never find my rhythm. I could never find what it is that I was supposed to do until I found semen retention. And I'm telling you guys the truth here. I could never figure out what it was, what I was supposed to do. I never could find my purpose, bro. I always had problems because I was trying to do things that the Most High didn't want me to do. I didn't fit in these places. And then I found semen retention. When I found semen retention, I started to learn one big thing. I started to learn the truth about self-love. I started to learn the truth about self-healing. This whole time, I have been looking outside myself for things to help me. I've been looking outside myself for different ways to find the truth. And never once did I trust myself and go within and trust the process of what the Most High has always wanted me to do. He always wanted me to be a solo bolo, Luke Skywalker, man on his own mission. This is what the Most High has always wanted me to do. And that minute that I gave in to semen retention, guys, my life completely changed. My life has changed so much that now a person who didn't have much, okay, I've never really had much except this bright light that's in my chest that everybody's attracted to. This powerful voice that I got from retaining my seed for 3 years. This courage, this strength, this resilience, this power, in many words, that I all gained by going on semen retention. And now I'm at this point in my life where I'm not out here putting myself out there and showing off and chasing money, sleeping around with different women, lying, being dishonest, stealing, being a low vibrational piece of crap. No, what I'm doing is I'm being the best version that I ever thought. I could have never imagined this version of me in this timeline, in this lifetime. I could have never thought that I would be doing the things that I'm doing. And because of that, let me tell you what's going to happen to you. A lot of you guys are on your retention journey. You're doing the right thing. You're doing what the Most High wants you to do. You're starting to see everything in the matrix for what it is. You understand that this isn't home. You're seeing your whole circle that you used to have around you completely crumble. People that you once thought you could trust, no longer you could trust. People once that you thought that you could love and they loved you, you find out that they don't really love you. Because see, you've changed. You've changed your frequency. You've changed who you are. You've gotten in alignment with the Most High and His divine order for your life. This is what you've done. And see, what happens is, unfortunately, we live in a world of fallen. We live in a world of low frequency energies. We live in a world of low vibrational people around every single corner, trying to survive, trying to find their way out of this energy matrix. And what you start to see is, you start to see that people that you once loved, people that you once trusted, they don't feel the same way about you anymore. So what happens is you end up cutting off your circle. You end up cutting off your circle. You end up making a decision to put yourself first. To put yourself first. You give up. You give up all the things that you were taught. You really, really focus on being the best person that you could be. And then what ends up happening is those very people who once loved you, those very people who once were your friends, all of a sudden now they're jealous. They're envious of what it is that you're doing. And then you start to cause problems off of nothing you're doing. You're just being. You're out here just living your life. You're out here being positive. You're out here changed your world around. You're not out here selling drugs. You're not out here drinking every single day. You're not out here getting high. You're not out here lying to people. You're not out here stealing. You're not out here doing anything but trying to help people become their best version. This is what you're doing. You're giving from your heart. You're not attached to materialism. You don't gossip. You're an unbelievable person. And in a world like this, in this modern time, retainers, people who seek to become their highest version, people who align themselves with their true purpose, become ridiculed by society, become outcasted by people who once loved them. And then you start to see, you start to figure out that this was never your home. This was never what the Most High had in mind for you. Then you start to put together even more about what it is truly that you're truly supposed to be doing. And what is it that we're truly supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be loving ourselves unconditionally. We are a mirror to the outside world. We show people from our actions on what the possibilities are. And most people in this world, unfortunately, because of various different things that have happened to them when they were younger, the temptations of the matrix, the drugs, the money, the girls, all of these things lower your vibration to a point where the Most High is no longer able to communicate with you. Your soul is no longer able to pass you the messages And these people around you, unfortunately, become lost. This is what we call the energy matrix. Everyone around you now becomes a problem, a issue, an agent, an NPC. They unknowingly are coming against the divine. They start to do things to try to bring down your light. They do things to try to harm you. They will do things to try to destroy your character. They will do things to bring you back down to the level that they are on. When I went on this long journey of retention, these are all the things that has happened to me. And like I said, I have never been a bad person. Never been a bad person. So you ask yourself the question, if you're out here being the best person that you can, you're out here living in your true highest vibration, pleasing the Most High, taking up less space, okay, than when you first got here. You're doing all of these good things. And you ask yourself, why is the outside world coming against some people who decide to do this? The truth of the matter is, there is only one way to get to heaven. And most of us know on what that is. Most of us are trying to go on that journey right now. And we see how difficult it is. In a world like this today, where temptation is around every single corner, people are trading their family members, their loved ones in for materialism to get ahead. People out here are only concerned about themselves. And for that reason, the Most High isolates you, protects you from all of these people. This is why when you go on this journey, your whole life starts to change from the inside out. You no longer have a circle of friends because all of these people are now questioning your behavior, questioning the things that you once used to do that you're not interested anymore. This is what starts to happen to you when you truly go on this walk. And for good reason, because, as I said before, you are now a person who has the Most High, okay, in his corner, in her corner. This is why you will end up walking this journey alone until the Most High finds that perfect person for you and you end up meeting in your divine union. But until then, what is going to consistently happen to you down here is you're going to have to experience, you're going to have to see, you're going to have to learn, enter, and understand on how this place is constructed. This is how you are going to escape. This is how you are going to come into the knowledge of how to get home. What I've learned on my 3 years on this current streak of retention is the longer I go, the smaller my circle has gotten. The longer I go, the more the Most High shows me. all of those people who plotted against you, all of those people who tried to bring you down will now be put at front and center on the spotlight wherever you go. Your energy, along with the Most High, shows you the intentions of people around you. You are now able to see, okay? You are now able to see the true nature of everybody who comes into your energy. This is what I call the gift and the curse. Because as you go throughout this world, as you keep going on your journey, you start to see that more and more and more and more and more people are exactly the same. You start to see that this road, this journey, gets narrower and narrower until you hit this point in your life where you become into this understanding and this knowing about your surroundings. You are now able to find your way home. Your way home in a place like this is to go on a walk of solitude. Learn about yourself. Learn about the outside world. Learn how to love yourself unconditionally. This is how you're going to ascend. This is how you're going to be divinely protected. This is how you figure out how to escape back home. It is the only way, ladies and gentlemen. The only way you're going to escape a place like this. The only way you're going to escape a place like this is to go within and start loving yourself unconditionally. Stop falling into the norms of society. Stop following people around. Stop participating in all the stuff that you know is low vibrational. You have to understand, not many people are going to figure this out. I've told you guys that we are in a real life simulation. The retainers are Neo. Anybody down here who is walking this path, it becomes instantly a Neo. You are seeing what is happening. You understand on how to move. And this is why we end up in the situations that we are in. I get so many people that come to me that ask me questions about when are they going to find the perfect woman for them? When are they going to manifest this? When are they going to manifest that? Listen, I want to tell you guys, and I want you guys to understand, this is not what this is about. This is not what this is about. This is about going home. This is about meeting your Creator. This is about pleasing the Most High. This is what this whole game down here is about. It's not about being famous. It's not about getting money. It's not about sleeping with girls. It's not about doing the drugs. It's not about showing off. It's not about trying to be a superstar. In every book that they have out there, they've told you about a place called heaven. Every book out there, there is some place called heaven that they say only a small remnant of people will ever get there. And what you see in our modern day, by going on these long streaks of retention, you start to see that there isn't very many people gonna get out of here. Yet everybody out here will swear up and down that they want to go to heaven, that they know their creator. When everybody down here is doing the exact same things. Everybody down here is in and out of relationships. Everybody down here is drinking spirits 3-4 nights a week on the weekends. Everybody down here is lying. Everybody down here is not being their authentic selves. Everybody down here only cares about themselves. This is why relationships don't last. This is why marriages don't last. This is why friendships don't last. But yet, every single one of us have been in this exact situations, and we still haven't learned yet that this is what's going on. I guarantee you that every single one of you have been in a relationship that has failed. I guarantee you most of you have been in a marriage that has failed. I guarantee you most of you have friends, that so-called friends, best friends, friends since you were younger, that you don't talk to anymore. What you're going to end up seeing at one point in your life is that this journey was always meant for you to walk alone. This journey was never meant for you to be out here going about it the way that you are. This is why the chosen few get put into these isolation, they get put into solitude, they get put into celibacy and semen retention, so they can now find their way home. This place was never meant for us, you guys. This is not home. This is not where we want to be. This is not what you want to do. And things are not getting better. So I want to motivate everybody out there who is still on their journey, who is still on their walk, to understand on what you're doing this for. This is a bigger purpose than anything this materialistic realm has for you. This is graduation day to the highest degree. This is eventually having the life that you truly want, which is peace, love, prosperity, growth, with a positive mindset. And what I have seen on this long walk of life, and I've been on a quite the journey, what I've seen and what I've noticed on this walk of life, man, is semen retention, celibacy is the only way home, bro. It is the only way home. It is the only way you're not going to fall into the traps. It's the only way that you're going to wake up from being in this sleep spell that all of us were under at one point down here. Because everybody down here is in their lower nature, looking outside themselves, cannot be fulfilled, cannot be satisfied, greedy. And all they're concerned about is where their next meal is coming from. People have forgotten who we truly are. People are lost in the modern day world. And trust is something that I would not just be given out easily. Because I'm telling you what is going to happen when you change your frequency. You are going to become a target for negativity, a target for low vibrational energy, a target for low frequency energy. The only way home, the only way home is this route. This is the only way you're going to get back to what it is that you truly want to be as a soul. This is the only way you're truly going to heal. This is the only way you're truly going to ascend. And if you're one of those people out there and you do have something that's worked out for you, more power to you. I mean, remember, those situations are extremely rare. Extremely rare that you can find someone that both of you have nothing but trust and true, unconditional, authentic love for each other. Where one person is not going to trade the other person in when they think they found something better. Or they get persuaded by having some materialistic things in this world. This is the only way that you're going to get home. And I see so many people every day, they're asking questions. How to find the one, how to get this, how to get that. And they seem to don't understand on where we reside. We are residing in an energy matrix where the frequency is low, where there is very little light, where everybody out here is concerned with materialism. You cannot bring this with you to your next life. You cannot bring this with you on your next destination. When your soul leaves this body, it is only the frequency that you carry. And because most people down here draw attachments to this material world, this is where their energy is going to reside, and this is why they always end up returning. Hence, your surroundings. You can't find anyone like you. You can't seem to find a relationship. You're one of the best looking people walking around out here. You're one of the most intelligent people walking around out here. You're one of the most smartest people walking around down here. And yet you look all around you and you see regular people out here lost, look like they're enjoying their so-called lives because this is their heaven. This is their final destination. They're not ascending any higher than this. They don't have the ability to escape. This is why we are doing what we're doing. This is why we are taking that chance. This is why we are putting our trust in the Most High to guide our life. And what I've seen and what I've noticed is better and better things come. More and more people who are on your frequency start to reach out. You start to connect. You start to create new relationships with people who are vibrating just like you. I wanted to make this video to show you that if I can do this, if I have ascended from all of these different things in my life, I've had so many. I just sat there and told you I am one of the best human beings that I know in this whole world. I am truly, genuinely kind. I am empathetic. I show empathy for everything and everyone. I am compassionate. I'm a lover. I love extremely hard. But when you finally wake up to the reality that we're in, and you see what the outside world has been giving back to you, this is when you go and you look within and you understand that self-love is the best love that you can ever give to yourself or anything else in this world. This is how you are going to maintain a solid focus. This is how you are going to equip yourself with the armor of God, and you are going to persevere no matter what comes in your way. If I can do this, I know that everybody else out there who thinks that they're struggling, who thinks that they don't have the ability to make it, is going to be able to succeed. And I tell you from the bottom of my heart, from the downloads that I get from the Most High daily, that this is the only life to live. One day, you're going to exit this body. One day, your heart is going to be judged. One day, your life is going to be exactly what you truly wanted it to be. But you cannot give up. You cannot fold to the pressures of this world. You cannot fold to the evil of this world that's hiding behind every corner, that is just waiting to persuade you, to change your mind. That entity, those negative entities, Satan, they're here trying to persuade you to join them. And I'm telling you, whatever you do, do not give in. Majority of people in this world have given in. Majority of these people out here are agents. Majority of these people out here do not have your best interest. I want you guys to listen to me carefully. I'm telling you the absolute truth. I just sat here and told you I'm one of the best. I don't know anybody that is as kind as me. I don't know anybody who is helpful as me. I don't know anybody who is loving as me. But yet, people like me still become targets. How is that possible? How is it that people in high places do not like what it is that I'm doing? Ask yourself that question. If this is not truly the place that I told you that we live in. And when you finally get to this journey, to this point, when you finally get to this point of your journey, all the same things that have been happening to me are going to happen to you. They will find you. Your energy does not lie. You will not be able to contain all of this love and light that you have within you. You want to express it to the outside world, and this is when they find you. This is when they start coming for your light. I want you guys to understand something. Have you ever seen fireflies? Does anybody know what fireflies are? The little glow bugs that fly around and the light is blinking, right? You know which ones I'm talking about? The little fireflies that fly around, they have the blinking light. This is the analogy for you when you become a person who goes within, who unveils this light out of your body. They want to contain it. They want to control it. They want to suppress it. Let me ask you a question. You may not even been a bad person at one point and when you were younger, but when you see a little glow fly flying around, what is it that you try to do? You try to catch it, right? Am I telling the truth? You try to catch it, right? You want to catch it out of curiosity. You want to catch it out of its uniqueness. You want to study it. This is what's happening to me. I'm not rich. I'm not going to say I don't have anything, but why would I be a target? If I'm not telling you the truth of what's going on down here, why would I be a target? Why is it at every single place that I go, I'm seeing the same people following me around? Why is it every single place that I go, whether it's my phone, my internet, I'm getting harassed by the same people that I don't even know? And I want you to understand that I'm not intimidated by it in the slightest. But my problem is, if I'm nobody, right? If I'm nobody, then you tell me, why am I somebody? Tell me. I have people in the most powerful positions who know everything about me, and I don't even know anything about them. I've been approached by too many people who know me. I've been stalked. I've been followed around. This happens to me every day. And all of this started once I went on this walk, once I went on this journey, once I came into my higher self, once I unlocked my God mind, once I started preaching my truth that I didn't get from any books. These are all downloads that came out of my head. And all I did was express myself. And yet I am famous. I am famous for all the wrong reasons. Because I told you what's going on down here. I told you how people react to things that they're intimidated by, that they don't understand, that they don't have the energy to complete themselves. They want to capture it. They want to control it. They want to suppress it. They want to study it. They want to persuade it. Ultimately, so they can try to take that same light that you worked so hard for, that you put so much effort into obtaining. If I'm nobody, why are these things happening to me? Because I told you the way it really works. You are the one. Plain and simple. When you wake up to all of the chaos and the sin that is going on in this world, and you completely give your life over to the unknown, to the Most High, to your divine purpose in life, this is all presented to you. I have some unbelievable gifts. And it's like, I wish everyone could really understand that I'm telling you the absolute truth on the things that I see every single day, the people that are following me every single day, the people that are harassing me every single day, the people who are trying to lie on my name. I've never done anything to anybody. It's not because it's you. It's because of the light that you are now carrying. It's because of the power that you now possess. You have the ability to help and change others. You have the ability to unlock people's minds. You have the ability to have what they call in the modern day a following of people who all want to mirror back to you what it is that you mirrored to them. Because at the end of the day, I told you, everyone down here just needs the right light, man, so they can understand that they can achieve the exact same thing. This is a world of darkness. This is a world that is controlled. It is controlled by people who only want to take from you. You cannot trust people in this modern day world. And you're going to see that the further and further you go on your journey, you're going to see this clearly. I'm just telling you guys what I know. I'm just showing you the things that have happened to me from my experience. All of these things are happening to me. And it makes absolutely no sense, but it does because I understand, but it still makes no sense because you would think the world would be opposite. You think the world would try to attack people who were bad. But instead, I have done nothing but say I'm not going to be like everybody else. I'm going to be different. I'm going to be myself. I don't care about what people think about me. I don't care that you don't like that I like rock music, that I like to watch Beverly Hills 90210, that I like to dress GQ preppy, that I like to be clean cut, that I don't like to touch myself, that I don't like to watch filthy content, that I don't sleep around, that I'm loyal. This is the world that we live in. These are the people who are around you 24/7, who are all down here caught up in the same bull crap that still haven't found their way out. And the longer you go on this retention journey, the bigger and bigger and the brighter and brighter that exit door becomes. And you start to understand that this journey here, fellas, is the only way home. It's the only way home. You can choose to stay here with everybody else. You can choose to keep going through all of this stuff that all these other people are going through. I see people fighting every day. I see people arguing every day. I see people getting cheated on every day. I see people's wives, I'm not kidding you when I tell you this, people's wives making it quite apparent to me, if I really wanted them, that I could have them. Maybe not in the marriage form, but I could have their bodies. I got people out here that trying to convince me, listen to me, I'm telling you the truth here. I got people out here that are trying to convince me to pretend like I'm GAY, to get money, to get high up in these so-called groups. I got people out here trying to get me to do all kind of crazy things. And why do you think that is? Because I'm not like everybody else. I broke free. This is the Matrix pulling you back down. This is the Matrix. This is Satan telling Jesus he can have everything that he wants if he just worships him. This is what they want here. They want you to worship this hell. They want you to worship these lifestyles. They want you to be like everybody else. Overeat, drink alcohol, over-sexualize, a liar, a cheater, a thief, dishonest, disloyal, unfaithful. This is what they want you to do. This is how they want you to be. This is everybody around you. This is the only way home. This is the only way home. And if it's meant for me, to find somebody who has experienced the same things that I've experienced, gone through the same things that I've gone through, and I find them, that'll be a divine union in heaven. But until then, having anybody following you around, anybody in your life that is not on this walk, that is not on this journey, is going to be a risk. And it's a pretty high chance that these people one day are going to let you down. These people one day are going to show you their true colors. These people one day are going to fall just like everybody else. And I want you guys to be fully aware of what I'm seeing, what I'm going through, and what I'm dealing with. It makes absolutely no sense where someone in a world can be so good, could want hold on a second. Sorry guys. I got some food coming, so sorry, I'm waiting for my food. But it makes no sense to me, absolutely no sense to me, on how somebody and people so good would have people coming against them. It makes no sense whatsoever. But then I go and look back at the times I did study my books, okay? The times I did study my books. I've read plenty of stories of this happening to chosen ones. I've read plenty of stories of this happening to people who just truly given them lives over to the Most High. So it's only logical sense. We have to take what we're being shown in this world. We can't continue to believe that this place is any different than they're trying to present it. We're seeing it from the people that are the highest up in our society, on TV, our politicians, our celebrities, our stars. The same things that is happening down here is happening up here on a much bigger level. And if you look in between those two levels of people, the only people that you see that got it right are the people who don't have much. Because those people at some point had to go within, look at the situation that they were given, and make the best of it. And what they start to know, just like me and just like many of you, that life is so much better when you love yourself. Life is so much better when you don't harm and abuse yourself. Life is so much better when you find your way in a world that is so dark like this. This is what keeps me going. This is why I'm never going to give up. This is how I know that I am truly a real child of the Most High. Many are called, bro, but only a few are going to make it. Many are called, bro, but only a few are going to make it. Because once you start hitting this level of power, the Matrix finds you. They find you. You can't hide this light, you guys. You can't. I'm not a person that's just going to walk around and keep my mouth closed. I'm not a person who's just going to see somebody who needs help and not help them. I'm not that type of person. I help everybody. I have the biggest heart, bro. So ask yourself, this is what you want? I know it's what you want, but here's the thing. A lot of you have no idea what you're about to experience. A lot of you have no clue on what's truly about to transpire in your life once you give yourself over. Once you decide that this is what you want to do, they're going to come for you. And it's not something to be scared about. It's not something to be intimidated about. It's just to understand that this is the only way. This is the only way you're going to find your way home, man. This is the only way. Because this place down here, man, this ain't it, bro. This ain't it, bro. You can't, I literally can't trust anybody. I've seen it. I told you what is, I've had people's wives. People's wives. This ain't a game down here, y'all. This ain't a game down here. People do not have each other's best interest, bro. And if you do find something, I want you to hold on to it tight. I want you to hold on to it for the rest of your life, man, because everybody down here has an agenda. Everybody down here is not going to be honest with you. Bro, they talk a good game, man, and ain't nobody down here solid unless they've gone on this walk. That should be your number one question that you're running across people when you meet them, is ask them if they've done any type of celibacy. Ask them if they've done any type of retaining. Ask them if they've done any type of self-healing work, any inner work. That should be the very first question that we're screening people with, because if they have never done any of this, it's a 99.9% probability that these people are going to do you dirty, that these people are going to be doing things behind your back. It's everywhere down here. It's promoted. It's the alcohol. It's the food. It's the stuff on the TV. It's ultimately the frequency. This is why it's so important that we go on this journey and do what we do. Because if you don't, you are going to get caught up in this negative frequency. You're going to be out here acting a fool. You're going to be out here you're going to be out here selling out. You're going to be out here, once was a chosen one, making positive videos on YouTube, and now you're talking about celebrities all the time. You're gone. You sold out. You're going to be one of these people who get approached by one of these societies, and you're going to see all the glitter and the limelight and all the stuff that you can get, and you're going to give in. This is, everybody around us is doing this. There isn't many people out here walking this straight and narrow path. They're not doing it, fellas. So that's all I really want to tell you guys, man. That's all I really want to tell you guys, man. It's just crazy to me. Like, I'm a thinker. I literally sit here and I think and think and think and think and think and think and think. My mind works so good. I see everything everybody's doing. I see all these people. They don't think that I see them. I see them all. I know who's done everything to me. I want to say this before I go. About a year ago, I suffered a concussion. This concussion, I felt, was done to me intentionally. Listen to me carefully, guys. A year ago, I suffered a concussion. I don't know how many of you guys know what a concussion is and how serious of a concussion is. It's called a traumatic brain injury. Listen to me carefully. A traumatic brain injury, blunt force trauma. I experienced this at a place that I used to work at, by people I used to trust, who I really truly feel set me up and did that to me on purpose, to try to stop what I just told you, trying to control, trying to suppress, trying to study this light that I have. And it's even a miracle that a year ago, go look at all my videos from a year ago. It's amazing and is a miracle and is most unbelievable thing ever that the Most High allowed me to continue this journey despite what happened to me. My head didn't even work. I couldn't even speak. I don't even know if you guys know what a concussion is, bro. This really happened to me. Okay? I lost almost everything in one night, bro. I became very ill. I became super sensitive to light. My head pounded. When I tell you I prayed, I'm not a prayer. Prayer, the etymology of prayer means to beg. I don't beg. But at this time, I begged. I begged to get my life back. My head hurt so bad. My life was thrown off so. There was times where my speech didn't even work. My speech was almost completely ruined. I couldn't even speak correctly. Words wouldn't form right in my head. It wouldn't come out of my mouth correctly. This was done to me on purpose. This was done to me by the same people who were following me around who don't think that I see them. I see everything. The Most High puts these people in front of me all the time. I run into these people at the most randomest places where they thought that they would never run into me at. I see everything. I'm a seer. Everything that was done to me, I know who did it and why. This is going to be one of the most unbelievable stories. My journey is going to be one of the most unbelievable stories that anyone has ever heard. Yes, it could possibly be a book. It could be an audio book, but I'm not even trying to make thought about that right now. I'm just seriously telling you my story from what is happening. I haven't even told you the details of my life. Is going to be one of the most amazing stories that anyone has ever heard or ever listened to or ever read. I'm one of the best people in this world, and yet and still my whole life, people have always wanted to treat me badly, mistreat me, harm me, because they see my light, they know my purpose, they know my gifts, and they tried to stop me. And I know who all of you are. I know all of you. I've seen the things that you've done. I've eyewitnessed the things that you've done. And if I was a bad person, I would have already ran up on y'all. Because you wouldn't be any problem for me. But again, I'm going to show you how much better than I am than you. How much of a greater of a person, how much more of deserving that I am to be sitting on the side of the Creator and have these gifts that I have. Because I could have easily became a piece of SHIT just like y'all. Join the other side. try to preach that you do good and you're all about helping people, but yet behind closed doors you do negative things to people who have light that you're jealous of. My story is going to be one of the most amazing stories that anyone has ever heard. The details of my life are unbelievable on the things that I've gone through and made it through. And I want to inspire somebody out there. Somebody out there who's going through the exact same things at this moment, because they've known who you are since you were born. They've known who you are since you were born. They've known about your gifts. They've been following you around your whole life, trying to knock you off your path because they're jealous of you. All you have to do is remain strong and keep going and understand that your destiny is going to be fulfilled. You are going to reach your final destination. You are going to achieve everything that you wanted in your life. You are going to receive it. And all these people around you are going to have to sit and watch you elevate to the highest levels. And they're going to have to make and sleep in that bed that they made. That is a life of purpose. That is a life worth living. And this is why I'm going to always continue to remain positive, because if the people in this world are coming for you, that lets you know that you're doing everything right. I'll read a couple of these comments real quick and then I've got to get out of here, you guys. What's happening, Jim? How you doing, bro? Kyle, what's happening with you? Good to see you up in here, brother. Dylan, what's happening with you, brother? I didn't even see you up in here, brother. Appreciate you for being in here, man. That's a fact, Dylan. That's right. 2% of the people fully think for themselves, bro. This is how you know we're in the times that we're in, you guys. This is how you know we're in the times that we're in. I don't want the world to be like this. I honestly do not want the world to be like this. I honestly want the world to be a happy place. I honestly want the world to be our heaven on earth. I want nothing more than that. But no matter what we do down here, no matter how hard we try, because of the programming on the people down here, people like us, or like I said, we're going to constantly and continue to be a target. They're going to want to take us out. They're going to want to dim our light. They're going to want to suppress the things that we're doing. Still doesn't make any sense, though. Obviously, we have an ability that we obviously don't know the full potential of. I just can't think of one reason why someone who has everything would want to bring someone down who has nothing. I'm trying to make logical sense, and that's my problem, trying to be logical. You can't be logical with everything. Everything is not explained logically, and this is one of these lessons that I have to learn. But it's so hard for me because I'm a thinker. I'm constantly thinking, and there's not one thing that I could think of that makes any sense. Not one. I can't think of one. What? Really? And these people don't think that there's something wrong with them. These people don't think that they're possessed by an entity. These people don't think that they have mental issues. These people don't, which would show you that why even take the risk? Why even put yourself in the situation to open yourself up for these things to happen to you? It's just like playing Russian roulette or anything like that. It's just the odds before it ends up happening to you. And this is why I recommend this lifestyle, because it's going to shelter you basically from any of these things happening to you. For the most part, they're still going to seek out and find you. Your energy is going to be undeniable. Any room that you walk into, any person that you be around, it's an energy. It affects other people. It's light. It's a firefly. It's attractive. No matter what you do. No matter what you do in this world. Whether if you're one of these people who decide to stick with the dark side and continue to do the negative things, you're still going to have your problems on that side. You're going to have other people who are doing the same things as you are still going to be jealous of you. You're going to have jealousy on that side of the board too. The only difference is I understand on this side that I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this as self-love. I'm doing this to please my creator. I'm doing this to return back home. Because there's no way that the majority of the people in this world who reside on this side who are doing these things are right. We all know what right and wrong is. We've known that since we were youth. We know what right and wrong is. But yet everybody wants to be over here. Everybody wants to be deceitful. Everybody wants to be an alcoholic. Everybody wants to be a liar. Everybody wants to be a cheater. Everybody wants to be dishonest. Everybody wants to be unauthentic. This is what everybody is doing here. Only the real, the retainers, the celibates, the people who are truly trying to reach their higher selves decide to walk in peace on this side, which is very few people. And you ask yourself, well, why? Why? I don't understand why. How can someone not like someone good? Why would people not like someone who is good, who is not even bothering them, who doesn't even speak their name, who cares nothing about what any of these other people are doing? All the person is focused on is their self. That's all they're focused on. Nobody else. And all they're doing is speaking their truth from the life that they've seen, from the wisdom that they've attained on their walk, and trying to help others, just trying to be a beacon of light for any of the good people that are still out there. It proves to me one thing, ladies and gentlemen. It proves to me one thing. And if you had any common sense, this should be easy for you to understand. It proves to me one thing. This is the only way out. It's the only way home. This is why they try so hard to knock you off, to get you in trouble, to bring you back down. You found the way. Now all you got to do is keep going no matter what they put in your way, because they're going to try. They're going to be at every corner. They're going to be trolling your social media pages. They're going to be following you and stalking you around in their cars. They're going to be sending people into your life that are fake lovers. It's not a game out here, folks. It's not a game out here, okay? And there's many of us speaking up about what's been happening to us, okay? Many of us. And I want you guys to understand that it's a reason why this is happening, because we found the way. Out of all the million things that you could be doing in this world, the one thing that you find is now bringing you all the attention in the world. That should let you know right there that you found the way. There is no other way. There's millions of other things going on in this world, millions of other things you could be doing, and you found the one thing that brings you all this attention. This is how you know you found the way. And I want you guys to continue going and not give up. So that's all I wanted to tell you guys. I appreciate you guys for listening. It was just, I just having a lot of thoughts going on in my head, bro. A lot of thoughts. A lot of, like I said, people that I used to know, people I thought I could trust, people all around me are proving to me that I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing the right thing. Because I'm not doing anything that isn't showing love for myself and respect for myself. Everything that I'm doing is 100% positive. But yet people don't like you. Let that make sense. Let that make sense. They don't like you, but they're obsessed with you. They follow you around. They stalk you. They send people into your life to try to convince you to go and try to join them. You telling me we're not doing something right? You telling me I'm not doing something right? I don't have anything. I'm not rich. But everybody knows me. Why do you think that is? Because I told you, man, it's a lot bigger than you think. It's a lot bigger than this world, bro. This is how you find your way home. This is why everybody is now looking towards you. This is why everybody is now coupled around your energy, trying to steal them a little piece in their life, so they can try to ascend just like you. I love you guys, man. I hope you guys have a great rest of the night. I want you guys to think about what I said, because this is super important. This is super important, man. You need to understand that this is the only way home. And the way you're going to know this is because the outside world is going to validate everything that you're doing. They're going to show you by their actions on what it is that you're doing is either right or wrong. And if they're not coming for you, you're not doing the right thing in life. If they join you, that lets you know you're going the wrong way. And that's what I want to put on your mind. I appreciate the super chat, bro. I appreciate the super chat, brother. Who is that? Let me get a super chat before I go. Who is that? B Scribe. He says, thanks for the live. Very insightful. Not a problem, brother. Not a problem, man. That's right, man. Protect your energy, bro. That's right, Dylan. The source of energy is within. Tap in. They don't understand, but like I said, guys, I hope you did not letting this go over your head, bro. Once you get here, you're going to become a target. You need to understand where we're at, where we reside, and what's going on down here. I told you, we're that firefly, bro. We're the light bug, bro. Okay? We have the ability to help others see in the darkness. And they want to control it. They want to suppress it. They want to study it. They want to own it. So protect your energy, you guys. I love you, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace, fellas.